now Zero Max Gaming can exact their revenge over towards Intex Lil Gaming. You can see just, and Hellions trying to cling on. One player down in their face, Montana now taking up the mantle of that forward position. Azik still trying to close it down, but now only has that Molotov remaining. A player up to the window, the jump shots around need to be clean. It's in the backlights, spray down for one, but no.
Defo Dark, it's Karimov looking to take them down off in the distance outside.
No.
A good shot from the DBS.
1v4. One more to go in a 1v4 situation. He holds the inside, catches him slipping. Oh, he doesn't know which weapon to use in the confusion. They've got a lot of control over this high ground. They've isolated the angles, cannot double peek this one, and Molodoi just sends on in. This is exactly how you want to play this. Batman's not going to have an impact, not wanting to leave his ridge lines now. They can just hold this angle. They're double peeking, they've got the numbers, they've got the ammunition from Gagash, but going to be able to find the peaks there for DRG. They were a little bit too wounded. Spray not quite finishing the job. There's a player on the forward angle as well, and there's so much suppression being laid down, but not connecting at all. The Gagash actually gets clipped. I think he's a little bit further up the cliff. They don't expect his health bar to keep him alive. One goes down, but there's the trade. Two players now for DRG on the down low. Molodoi is there, still up on the top, but the blue zone's putting pressure in, and the time isn't quite there. Molodoi's taking damage, has to go from the skies, from the top row. Can't quite connect. And into the valley, they fall. Divergent Gaming looking to try and convert on what was a great game one.
Yeah, Crystal Gaming doing some good work here for a second. They do lose Insane. Blazer goes down next as Heavenly Angels attempt to get in on the action, but some good spray. A few of them are unknown on that global scene. They have been playing extremely well.
From Hellion with them, they're going to be happy with this one. Ramses, though, not going to be so lucky. Up in smoke, but this time around, they're going to quell those nerves. But oh, this is disaster! A rundown into each other, and Daggy strikes perfectly around the tree trunk, cuts a second down, and Falcon now needs to have his wings clipped if they want to keep this one going. And NRG!
Is this the back-to-back?
Maybe not. There's still Dynamo to worry about. First knock is found. Divergent Gaming have a little bit more trouble to handle. Energy losing players. Gagash, spray down connects. Weapon swap for Dynamo, moves forwards, and Gagash goes down next. One player now left in the backlines. It's NRG with one hope now. Shake up against the tree, up against the crate, gets one, confirms the flush. Crucial point potentially, but there's the nade over the top. That should do it. And it is the back-to-back here in the Uzbek finals. Divergent Gaming to be able to connect on a second, but Runzen's down on the top line. That is the 7-2-1 aggressor, third partying from the east side of this fight.
That is a nice little nade there coming through from Admin. Currently Admin in the server, and he takes down even more players. Heavenly Angels falling quickly, but now they've got to move over towards Defo Dark. It's kind of a miracle that he gets back on his feet, honestly. That's a good nade. Suxa goes down.
Down pretty low, but gets healed straight back up. Boss with the shotgun shells around the side, but he's not spotted Groza on the wraparound. What are you looking at? Look at your screen, my man. Come on, the Infinix GT20 Pro's got better resolution than that.
And Falcon take that high ground. Groza looks for more and finds it.
Will it be another around the edge? Gonna put it in through the boardwork and steps out. Oh, I thought he was going to get one more there, but it was fortunate.
I do like what they're trying to do here, which is to hold Aki Cyber out from
on the last to stand. Steps up, position revealed. Spray down from Falcon, has to hit the deck.
And
on the low ground, he wants the double ones on the board, but it's Falcon to take the final shot, and it's Hellions to roll up to the hillside and take everything that they want.
Scorpion in hand, looking for the shots, not looking for bullets left into the mag though.
Got that long barrel on the back line though, and that's a little bit better. More bite on the pump action, but unfortunately
DBS is perfect for this situation with two players low HP.
Oh, around the corner, does manage to get that shoulder peek. A lovely little spray from Closer.
Especially with the position they're currently in. Missing that is a travesty. And now Nicotin's got a massive task ahead of him, but overwhelming forces up the stairs.
I think that gamble, if they want to make it work out the window, has to go for the 180 spin around, makes it work, and the roll continues. Azik tries to hold behind the vehicle, will be okay with it, and the high ground on the rooftop will come into play as well, with Groza down the rest of his misstep on the weapon selection there, but Butcher's up close and personal. Yonic isn't going to get rest here. They're just going to go for the rollout. They know there's only one, and straight away into the backseat with style. It's the 721 aggressors for the chicken dinner and continue their break towards that top 5 position. looking for the players on that bubble right now. NRG, they're winning this engagement, but there is a little bit of a turnaround. And Gagash able to spin out onto 2. Ramses has gone down in the meantime. Molody moving in. Ruzens as the spearhead. Wazto last to stand now in their way. Molody around the door frame. 1 casualty. They are similarly going blow for blow for this match. Montana under pressure. Butcher does manage to slice through. 3 players there. Nikitin needs to stand up, but he can't quite do it. Butcher's doing work now. We'll try and fend off against them. Fallow launches one forwards, gets the knock for it as well. Road. F5 team looking for the spray down and will be able to find yet another window, but then they have to step onto the outside. Runzens runs through fire and runs them through. It's Vengeance here breaking out wide, but he's low. And the cut across. Admin does so much work, and now Akisaiba with 2 more players to handle. 2 players alive. It's just F5 team who may be able to sneak it away in the final moments. Admin looking for the heal behind the broken wall. F5 team now in a 1v1. Fallow wants to do it, but the blue zone's there too. F5 team control from Chuma Serra, and they pick up a final hour chicken dinner, the 5th match here.
Looking to make it in a little bit sooner this time around, you hope. Here's Defo the Lider finding 1. That's pretty big news for them. Divergent Gaming suffering, but they do find 1.
Fortunate Defo Dark trying to keep on the rally, try and move forwards. Damage is done, and they'll try and pounce when it's still going in their favor. A lot more to be poured on down, and that is going to be Defo Dark. Wants to try and take the challenge, but the DBS is on the inside here. Only 7 shells, and it's not going to matter, as he is put down there to do something a little bit sneakier, and they have managed to make that one work. Force able from the overarm, with Don still backing up on the backline. They confirm the last flush.
More smoke's going through. One's broken out. Does he see it? Incredible firepower will do the deed. Akisaiba needs 1 more.
1v1.
A 1v1.
Don with the chance here against Noisy. Divergent want this final chicken dinner. Close the day as they started it, but it's denied. Don pushes them back. They get the chicken dinner here. Blank Akisaiba, they've done as much as they can do, but will it be enough?